Few cars in automotive history carry the same weight of nostalgia, culture, and identity as the Volkswagen Beetle. It has been called a people's car, a hippie icon, a symbol of simplicity, and a rolling piece of design that transcended generations. And yet, after decades of production and multiple redesigns, the Beetle seemed to fade into the background in recent years, leaving fans to wonder if its story had finally ended. But in 2026, Volkswagen has rewritten the script. The Beetle is back, not as a relic of the past, but as a forward-looking machine built for a new era of mobility, blending heritage charm with cutting-edge technology. The 2026 Volkswagen Beetle isn't just a car, it's a bridge between worlds. It manages to honor the unmistakable DNA of the original Beetle, with its rounded silhouette and welcoming presence, while embracing Volkswagen's modern design language and electrification strategy. At first glance, you know what it is, but as your eyes trace its lines and features, you realize this is not just a comeback, it's a reinvention. The shape is instantly familiar, but sharper and more confident. The body curves in that friendly Beetle manner, yet the proportions are bolder, with a lower stance and widened track that give it presence on the road. LED matrix headlights resemble modern interpretations of the old Beetle's circular lamps, and the rear features a light bar that stretches across the back, connecting futuristic with retro charm. There's a smoothness to the surfaces, minimalist yet expressive, showing Volkswagen's mastery in updating an icon without stripping away its identity. Step inside, and nostalgia meets the future. The cabin is bright, airy, and centered around simplicity, just like the Beetles of old, but now enriched with Volkswagen's latest digital ecosystem. The dashboard takes inspiration from the past with its symmetrical flow, but instead of analog dials, there's a fully digital cockpit with customizable themes. A wide touchscreen sits at the center, integrating navigation, entertainment, and EV-specific functions like range management and charging status. But perhaps the most delightful detail is the Beetle's return to playful design cues, retro-inspired accents, two-tone interior options, and rounded motifs sprinkled across vents, door handles, and controls. This is a car that doesn't just move you physically, it makes you smile. Underneath the timeless shell lies Volkswagen's MEB platform, the foundation for its next-generation electric vehicles. The 2026 Beetle is fully electric, signaling Volkswagen's commitment to sustainability without forgetting the character that made this car beloved. Buyers can expect multiple configurations, from a practical single-motor setup offering around 250 miles of range, to a sportier dual-motor version with all-wheel drive and up to 320 horsepower. The instant torque of electric propulsion means the Beetle feels lively and fun, perfectly suited to its playful image. And thanks to the platform's packaging efficiency, interior space is surprisingly generous, with rear seats and cargo room that make the Beetle more practical than ever. Charging is equally forward-thinking. The Beetle supports ultra-fast DC charging, replenishing up to 80% of its battery in under 25 minutes, making it ideal for both city commutes and longer weekend getaways. Volkswagen has also introduced smart charging features, allowing owners to schedule charging during off-peak hours or even feed energy back into the grid with vehicle-to-home capabilities. This Beetle doesn't just live on the road, it interacts with your lifestyle. But Volkswagen knows the Beetle is more than numbers, specs, or features. It's an emotional car, and so they've baked personality into every aspect. The driving dynamics are tuned to balance comfort with playfulness. It's not trying to be a hardcore performance car, but it has agility, light steering, and a sense of fun that makes even short drives enjoyable. And then there's the personalization. Volkswagen offers a wide palette of vibrant colors, some modern and sleek, others paying tribute to iconic shades from Beetle history, think pastel blues, sunshine yellows, and even retro-inspired two-tone combinations. Owners can truly make their Beetle an extension of themselves. Of course, safety and technology are central to its rebirth. The 2026 Beetle comes with Volkswagen's latest IQ Drive suite, including adaptive cruise control, lane centering, automated parking, and semi-autonomous driving capabilities for highway journeys. It's reassuring, forward-looking, and designed to take stress out of modern mobility while keeping the joy of driving alive. The cultural weight of this relaunch cannot be overstated. For many, the Beetle represents memories, first cars, family road trips, or youthful adventures. By bringing it back as an EV, Volkswagen ensures those memories can be relived in a world that demands cleaner, smarter mobility. It's also a bold statement: heritage doesn't need to be sacrificed at the altar of progress. Instead, the two can work together to create something timeless and new. The 2026 Volkswagen Beetle has also been designed with future mobility ecosystems in mind. It integrates seamlessly with Volkswagen's mobile app, allowing remote monitoring, climate preconditioning, and even augmented reality navigation through your smartphone. Over-the-air updates ensure the Beetle keeps improving long after it leaves the dealership. And for city drivers, Volkswagen's partnerships with charging networks mean you're never far from a plug. Driving the Beetle feels like an experience of contrasts, familiar yet futuristic, lighthearted yet sophisticated. You sense the spirit of the classic Beetle, but with the quiet hum of an electric motor instead of the chatter of an air-cooled engine. Some may miss the sound, but others will find joy in the serene calm, punctuated by bursts of instant acceleration that remind you just how far technology has come. Volkswagen has carefully positioned the Beetle to be more than just a car. It's a lifestyle product, a conversation starter, and perhaps even a catalyst for a new wave of emotional EVs. While many electric cars focus solely on efficiency, speed, or luxury, the Beetle focuses on connection, the bond between driver and car, between generations, and between past and future. The question, of course, is whether this new Beetle will resonate with today's buyers as much as its predecessors did. The market is flooded with EVs, but none carry the cultural baggage or emotional appeal of the Beetle. That might be Volkswagen's greatest advantage. In an age where cars are increasingly seen as appliances, the Beetle reminds us that cars can still have character, charm, and soul. As we look at the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle, we see more than just an electric car. We see a design that refuses to die, a spirit that continues to evolve, and a legacy that keeps adapting to the times. It's proof that history doesn't need to stay in museums, it can live, breathe, and drive on the roads of tomorrow. For the fans who grew up with Beetles, this car is a chance to revisit an old friend. For younger buyers, it's an invitation to join a story that began nearly a century ago. And for Volkswagen, it's a declaration: the Beetle may change, but it will never disappear. The 2026 Volkswagen Beetle is here, not as a repeat of the past, but as a vision of what a people's car means in the modern world: sustainable, connected, joyful, and unforgettable.